just to warm up the crowd.
Okay.
And then we start right in. You read chapter 1, then we call up someone from the congregation to read the translation.
Okay.
So there's a break in between each chapter because
Okay.
someone reads the translation.
Yeah.
We just go through 1 through 10.
Okay.
I think you're
Then we're gonna take a little break and then we do a form spiel.
It has LEDs here.
It does. If I put a battery, I don't know what kind of battery it takes,
has an on-off.
but you can
That's
flash.
This is so pretty.
Yeah, I don't know if it has a battery though in it. It's like
Do you
brand
know
new.
when the Hamantash and my circle?
Yeah, right after the Megillah reading.
Oh.
Right there. But I have some if you want.
I would, if you want, I want to. Can I have some too? Oh, you're taking one, so. Wait, I'm gonna pack. That did how much. With everything.
It's important to know your spouse. I'm just going to do this so that it pops for you because I find I lose track. Yep, exactly correct. Exactly correct. And I'm going to give you guys a mic to hold as well. So you can each, talk into the mic. So that way the live stream, because I think people can hear in the space, but that way the live stream can hear it. Yeah, otherwise. Thank you. Greetings. Yes, you're committed when you paint inside the room.
Okay. And I'm assuming that there's a pointer.
Oh, good call. I'm going to go. This is why we rehearse. Okay. So take.
So it's, yeah. It starts here? Oh, it starts
Right
here.
at the beginning, you're the very first thing. Right, that's the Asher. Got all stretched out there.
So when we're up here, can you guys take your masks off when you're up here?
So unfortunately, I think we're still on a mask mandate, so we're keeping ours on.
Even up on the beach?
Yeah, just because
Not to.
it's a good question. I mean, I would confirm with the rabbi. He's,
The group decided that unless you guys met afterwards.
I know, and I would like to have them off. I honestly, I need to check one more time with the rabbi and see what he says.
Because one person survived after.
I know. In the box.
You look marvelous. Thank you, doctor. You look marvelous. Hey, I yell it.
Yo!
Yell it. I yell it.
I don't answer to a yelling.
Count soft pillow. Let's make sure this is
Help yourself to a grogger, but the big wood ones, please, grown-ups only. Otherwise, we will have someone with a concussion by the end of the night. Grown-ups only for the big wood ones, but everyone grab a grogger from the side. We have a job to do tonight. Come in, come in. Grab a grogger, grab a Megillah. Elimelech of Gilhofen drank l'chaim once too often, drank l'chaim and became a trifle gay. Oh, he put his studies by, tipped his hat across one eye, and he called for his fiddlers to play. Well, the fiddle took his fiddle, put his bow across the middle, and the fiddle fiddlered out a little tune. balloon. When the fiddle with this fiddle, fiddle, diddle, 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 Elimelech bounced like he was a toy balloon. Elimelech, feeling frisky, took another drop of whiskey. Twice too often down his gullet did it go. Called each friend and each relation to his Purim celebration. Hello. Then he called for his piper to blow. Huh? The mic is on. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Well, the piper tweedle tweeted and the fiddle it repeated, fiddle diddle 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 dee. When the piper tweedle tweeted and the fiddle it repeated, Elimelech was beside himself with glee. Then he drank 3 times too often, and his eyes began to soften, and the tears began to trickle down his chin. Oh, his ears, they were a-buzzing, till a sympathetic cousin whispered, please let the drummer begin. Well, the drummer drum, he beat it, and the piper tweedle tweeted, and the fiddle, it repeated its encore. The drum was tweedle tweeting, and the fiddle, it was beating. Elimelech, fast asleep, began to snore. Oh, it happened in Gilhofen just from drinking once too often, and there's only one thing more that must be said. At your Purim celebration, use a little moderation, or you'll wind up with a grogger for a head. When the drum starts tweedle tweeting, and the fiddle it is beating, and the piper gaily fiddles diddle dee, and your head it starts a whirling like a grogger that is twirling, and they're playing Elimelech's melody. Come in, come in. Come in, please. Only grown-ups take the wood groggers. Or not. Please. Hello, Rabbi, give me a hand. I need your voice.
Can I borrow your card?
Hello. Okay. So, we're going to sing a little. The cantor's got some singing, but before the cantor gets some singing, I thought we'd do my favorite song. He wanted everyone to bow down, bow down. He wanted everybody to serve him, serve him. He was the big boss man in old Shushan. He was the loudest big mouth in the land. Who was he? He was hey, 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 man. Hey, man. Oh, hey, 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 man. Hey, man. Oh, hey, 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 man. Hey, hey, man. Hey, hey, man. Oh, hey, 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 man. Hey, man. Oh, hey, 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 man. Hey, man. Oh, hey, 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 man. Hey, hey, man. Hey, hey, man. Oh, hey, hey. I can't hear you. Hey, man. Singing. Hey, 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 man. Hey, man. Oh, hey, 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 man. Hey, hey, man. Hey, hey, man. Hey, hey, man. But Mordechai did not want to bow. Mordechai did not want to serve that big boss man in old Shushan. He was the biggest loud mouth in the land, loudest big mouth in the land. He was hey, 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 man, hey, man, oh, hey, 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 man, hey, man, oh, hey, 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 man, hey, hey, man, hey, hey, man, oh, hey, 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 man, hey, man, oh, hey, 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 man, hey, man, oh, hey, 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 Heman, oh, hey, 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 man. Heman, oh, hey, 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 man. Hey, hey, man. Hey, hey, man. Hey, hey, man. Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name, sir. He lied and lied about the Jews, but they were not to blame, sir. Oh, today will
Mary, Mary be.
Oh, today will
Mary, Mary be.
You guys are terrible. Wow. Wow. Did you forget all the words since last Purim? Okay, repeat after me. Oh.
Oh,
Today.
today
Will.
we'll
That's a contraction. We will. Mary.
Mary,
Mary.
Mary
Be.
be.
Okay, that's the main part. If you can do that, you can fake the rest. Oh, today will. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And not the Hamantaschen. But
And Esther was the lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. When Haman said he'd squelch us all, oh my, how he did scare us. Oh, today will. Oh, today will. Oh, today will. And Nash some Hamantaschen.
Mordecai, her cousin bold, said, what a dreadful villain. If we don't act at once, my dear, our life's not worth a shilling.
Oh, today will. Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
And Nash some Hamantaschen. When Esther, speaking to the king of Haman's plot, made mention, ha ha, said he, oh no, he won't, I'll spoil his bad intention. Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
Oh, today will. Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
And Nash some Hamantaschen.
And so, my friends, came to an end that clever Mr. Smarty, for he became a wiser man at Esther's little party.
Oh, today will. Oh, today will. Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
And Nash some Hamantaschen.
Hagurim, Hagurim, Agadol Yehudim, Masechot, Rashanim, Zmirot Berekudim, Havanarisha,
Havanarisha. Rush, rush, rush.
Havanarisha, Rash, 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 Havanarisha,
Rush, rush, rush.
Parashanim,
Hakurim, Hakurim, Hakurim.
Dola Yehudim, Masechot, Rashanim, Zmirot Berekudim, Havanarisha,
Havanarisha.
Havanarisha, Rash, 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 Havanarisha, Rash, Rash, Rash,
Parashanim. Woo! All right. Greetings, greetings. I'm very excited to count chapters of Megillah. And then we will invite our special guest tonight, the Muppets, to tell us the Megillah story. So first we're going to have the Megillah reading. I invite our first reader, Rachel. Now you got lots of practice. When you hear the name, you know what name I'm talking about. You make noise with the groggers. When you don't,
Wait. We need people. We need people. Who wants the King Ahasuerus? So the way this works is when the person is mentioned in the English rendition, King Ahasuerus, you go.
That man has no neck.
Excellent. Little known Midrashic tale that Ahasuerus had no neck. Okay, now when you hear the name Esther, in English, you go.
You go, girl.
Who wants to hold you go, girl? Come on up. Let me see.
It used to be a lady.
Come on up here. Come on up here.
You have to be prepared. Wait. Oh, who wants Mordecai? Okay.
So only during
Only can we have the block hold up?
Yep. All right. So we're going to start with the bracha first. Okay. Everybody use your listening ears now. We're going to begin with the blessing. Shh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim la'avotenu bayamim hahem b'zman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Don't worry, this is definitely not a cheat sheet in case I need it.
You don't need it, but if you want it, just
Just in case I forget. All right, where's the yad?
there's the yad, there's the mic. Okay.
Hi. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay.
If you can't hear her, you're being too loud. Shh. Page chapter 1.
Vayehi bimei Ahasuerus. Ahasuerus. Hamonei mehodu ve'ad kush. Sheva ve'esrim umeach medinach vayamim hahem keshevet hamelech Ahasuerus al kisei malchuto Asher Beshishan Havira Bishnat Shalosh Lemalcho La'asam Mishteh Lechol Sarav Va'avadav Chel Haras Umedai Hapart Habim Besarde Hamedinot Lefana.
Very beautiful. Who would like to volunteer to read the translation? Thank you. You need to be very good at reading. Yes? Come. Come on up here.
Yeah. King Ahasuerus of Persia ruled over 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia. The third year of his reign, he gave a sumptuous banquet for all his nobles and high officials. It lasted 180 days. After, the king held a week-long feast for all the people who lived in Shushan. Ahasuerus displayed the glorious riches of his kingdom and served an unlimited amount of royal wine. At the same time, his queen Vashti gave a banquet for the women of the palace. On the 7th day of drinking and merrymaking, Ahasuerus ordered the queen to appear so that his nobles might admire her beauty. But Vashti refused. Ahasuerus,
That man has no neck.
was furious. He asked his advisor what he should be done for Vashti for not obeying his command and humiliating him before his subjects. His advisor, Memucan, suggested that Vashti be banished from the throne. This action would restore the king's honor and would be a warning to other wives in the kingdom. And so it happened.
Thank you. Beautiful. Chapter 1, reading. Beautiful. For chapter 2, I invite Nanush. Chapter 2.
Where do I start? Right here. Where? Right there. And there's the mic. Let's get you a little closer to the mic.
Let's listen to Nanush.
Okay.
אחר הדברים האלה כשוך חמת המלך אחשורוש זכר את ושתי ואת אשר עשת ואת אשר נגזר עליה ויאמרו נערי המלך משרתיו יבקשו למלך נרות בתולות טובות מרן ויקד המלך פקידים בכל מדינות מלכותו ויקבצו את כל נערה ותולך טובת מלך אל שושן הבירה אל בית הנשים אל יד הגיא סריס המלך שומר חנשים ונתון תמרוקיהן.
Beautiful chapter 2. Beautiful Nanush. Who would like to read the translation? Shai.
Hello, everybody.
Nice and strong.
Okay.
Into the mic. Go ahead.
Okay, tell me 3, 2, okay. When is okay. Okay. When his anger subsided, sorry. Give me a second. When his anger subsided, Ahasuerus
That man has no neck.
thought about what he had done and found that he missed Vashti. His advisor spoke out, let us organize a beauty contest among the maidens of the kingdom to choose a new queen. The king was pleased with this idea and agreed at once to the plan. There was a Jew in Shushan named Mordecai, who was an official in the king's court. His cousin, whom he adopted, was among the beautiful maidens of Shushan brought to the palace for the contest. Her name was Esther, which in Hebrew is Hadassah. Before they appeared before the king, the contestants spent months being pampered with cosmetics and oils. Only Esther appeared without appeared without perfumes or fancy jewels. Nonetheless, she won the king's heart, and he crowned her queen of Persia. As Mordecai had instructed her, Esther did not reveal her background to Soon thereafter, Mordecai overheard two servants, Big Tongue and Teresh, plotting to kill the king. He told Esther, who reported it to Ahasuerus.
That man has.
The criminals were punished, and the deed was recorded in the king's record book.
Beautiful chapter 2, Shai.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Chapter 3, we have chanted by Dan. Kermit is chanting today. Chapter 3.
People.
There are people here. Indeed, there are people here. I'm just going to put this here.
You like people.
It's shocking.
We need to hear Kermit.
Achan hadvarim haele yidal hamelech Achashverosh et Haman. Et Haman. Ben Hamdata vegagi vayinasehu vayasem et kiso me'al kol hasharvim asher ito v'chol avdei hamelech asher b'sha'ar hamelech kroim u'mishtachavim lehaman. Yichentu lo hamelech u'Mordechai lo yikra ve'lo yishtachaveh v'yomru avdei hamelech asher b'sha'ar hamelech u'Mordechai madua ata oved et mitzvat hamelech.
Beautiful chapter 3. Who would like to read translation?
You ready? Right there. I'll help you with any hard words, okay?
Let's listen to the story.
Sometimes afterward, the king promoted Haman to the position of minister, and all those in the palace court knelt and bowed before Haman. Except for Mordecai, who explained that he was a Jew. Angered by Mordecai's refusal, Haman plotted to destroy Mordecai, his family, and all the Jews in the kingdom. Haman cast Purim to determine the day on which the Jews would die. That day turned out to be the 13th day of the month Adar. Haman persuaded to the king to go along with his evil plan by saying, "There is a certain people scattered throughout the provinces of the kingdom who have their own laws and customs. They are a threat to you. To further convince Ahasuerus,
That man,
Haman offered to donate 10,000 silver coins to the royal treasury. The king believed that believed Haman's lie. He issued a decree sealed with the royal stamp to kill the Jews, young and old, children and women, on the 13th day of Adar, and to keep all their possessions.
Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful chapter 3. Beautiful. Chapter 4. Olivia Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy, chapter 4. I have to get to chapter 4. Sorry. There it is. Okay. Where am I? Here? Where am I? Mordecai. We have to hear the story. Shush.
Shushan.
Shush, Shushan.
ומרדכי ידע את כל אשר נעשה, ויקרא מרדכי את בגדיו, וילבש שק ואפר, יצא בתוך העיר, ויזעק צעקה גדולה ומראה, ויבוא עד לפני שער המלך, כי אין לבוא אל שער המלך בלבוש צר. ובכל מדינה מקום אשר דבר המלך ודתו מגיע, אבל גדול ליהודים וצום ובכי ומספד, שק ואפר יוצא לרבים.
Beautiful chanting, chapter 4, Miss Piggy. Who would like to read the translation? Come to read. Come to read. All right. Straight into microphone. Very loud.
Okay. In every province of the land, Jews could be found fasting, weeping, and wailing. Mordecai tore his clothes and put on a sackcloth. Esther sent him a message asking about the cause of this great mourning. Mordecai sent back word of the king's decree and begged Esther to go back to Ahasuerus and plead for her people. But Esther was afraid. Everyone at the court knows that it's forbidden to enter the king's presence without being summoned, she responded. I could be put to death if I appear before him. Mordecai replied, you are also a Jew. Do not assume that you alone will escape our terrible fate. If you keep silent, you will surely die. Perhaps you'll become queen for just a crisis. Esther agreed to risk her life to save her people. Tell all the Jews of Persia to fast for me for 3 days. I too will fast. At the end of the 3 days, I shall go to the king. If I am to perish, I shall perish. So Mordecai did as Esther commanded him.
Beautiful reading, chapter 4. Chapter 5. Cookie Monster.
Okay.
Vayehi, Vayom Hashlishi.
Okay.
All right, I got you. I'm here with you.
Okay.
Right, Vayehi.
Vayehi bayom hashlishi batilbash Esther malchut v'ta'amod b'chatzar beit hamelech hapnimit nochach beit hamelech ve'hamelech yoshev al kiseh malchuto beveit hamalchut nochat petach habayit vayehi chirot hamelech et Esther hamalka omedet bechatzer nasachein be'einav vayoshet hamelech le'Esther et sharvit hazahav asher beyado vatikrav Esther vatiga berosh hasharvit vayomer la hamelech malach Esther hamalka uma bekashetech ad chatzi hamalchut vayenaten la.
Beautiful! Chapter 5! Excellent! Who would like to read the English part of the story? Come! Yes, you in the with the lightning bolt. What is that? Beautiful lightning bolt.
Nice and strong, buddy.
Okay. On the third day,
Listen to the story.
on the third day, Esther
You go, girl.
put on her royal robes and came before the king. As soon as Ahasuerus saw her, he held out his golden scepter and asked, "What troubles you, and what is your request? I am ready to grant you half of my kingdom, if it pleases your majesty." Esther replied, "I would like to invite you and Haman to a feast I have prepared." The king quickly accepted her invitation. At the feast, Ahasuerus again offered Esther whatever her heart desired. She asked only that he and Haman return for another party. Haman left feeling cheerful, but soon his mood was spoiled. Mordecai stood at the palace gate, once again did not rise to honor him. Haman confided to his wife Zeresh and his closest friends, "I cannot enjoy all of the good fortune that has come to me because of Mordecai the Jew.
He's the guy!
Let the gallons be pulled they suggested and asked the king to hang Mordecai on it.
He's the guy.
Then you can go happily to Esther's feast and enjoy yourself.
Go.
And enjoy yourself. This idea pleased Haman. And he had the gallows built.
Oh, bum, bum, bum. Very exciting cliffhanger. I like that. Chapter 6. Laura Shapiro. After we do the Hebrew, I'm going to have you come up, okay?
Yeah, right. It's right there.
Ready? B'layla hu nidigatin ad hamelech vayomer lehavi et sefer hazichronot divrei hayamim v'hiyu nikraim lifnei hamelech v'yimatzeh chatuv asher higid Mordechai al bigtana v'teresh shnei sarisei hamelech mishmorei hasa asher bikshu lishloach yad b'melech achashverosh v'yomer hamelech ma na'aseh kar gudala l'Mordechai al zeh v'yomer na'arei hamelech mishpav lo na'aseh imo davar.
Beautiful, chapter 6, Laura. Beautiful. Who would like to read the English? Who is not read yet? Let's have one of these guys come. You want to come in the pretty dress? Come. Beautiful. I think I might be slipping into another country. Here we go.
Can you read this? I'll help you with the hard words. Go ahead. Big and loud, okay?
That night, King Ahasuerus could not sleep. To pass the time, he had his record book brought to him. He read of the time Mordecai had saved his life by revealing the plot of Bigtan and Teresh. What honor did I give Mordecai for this? He asked. Nothing has been done for him. His servants replied. Just then, Haman came to speak to the king about hanging Mordecai. But before Haman could present his evil plan, Ahasuerus asked him to suggest a way to honor someone who pleases the king. Thinking about the king meant to honor him. Haman proposed that the man be dressed in palace robes, and given the finest royal horse. He should be led through the city square while someone announces this is being done for a man the king wishes to honor. Quick, Ahasuerus ordered Haman. Mordecai. In disbelief, Haman did as the king commanded.
Beautiful reading of chapter 6. Beautiful. Chapter 7. Alicia Zimmerman. There you are.
I have my cheat sheet.
You're fine. Great.
And I'm going to need you to back me up on parts.
I will back you up. Not to worry. I just have to roll this thing, which is very elasticy. There it is. I found it. I went past. Right there. Okay. Do you want to go or are you okay? So it starts down there, but let's do it.
Yep, got it. ויבוא המלך והמן לשתות עם אסתר המלכה ויאמר המלך ואסתר גם ביום השני במשתך היין מה שאלתך אסתר המלכה ותינתן לך ומבקשתך עד חצי המלכות ותעש ותן אסתר המלכה ותאמר אם מצאתי חן בעיניך המלך ואם המלך טוב תיתן לי נפשי במקשתי לעמי בבקשתי.
Beautiful chapter 7. Beautiful. Who can read the English for me? Come read for me. This story is getting very exciting.
Come right over here. On this side. On this side. All right. Hold the book so it doesn't fall. All right. Go for it in your big loud voice.
Should I go? The king and Haman came to the second feast. Again, Ahasuerus,
That man has no neck.
asked Esther what she desired. I am ready to grant you half my kingdom, he stated. Esther pleaded, let my life be granted as well as my people's, for they are commanded to die by the hand of a great enemy. The king asked her to name the great enemy. Your Majesty, it is none other than Haman. She answered. Furious, the king ordered his servants to end Haman's life on the very gallows that Haman had built for Mordecai.
He's the guy.
Beautiful reading of chapter 7. We're getting really close now. Chapter 8. Mark Landman.
Okay. Where is it? All right. Let me find it for you. Chapter 8.
Bayom Hahu.
Right down here, and it goes up onto the top over there.
Got it.
Roll this a little more.
Okay.
Yep.
Bayom Hahu Natan HaMelech Achashverosh Esther Hamucha et Beit Haman. Zara Hahudim Umordechai Bat Lifnei Hamelech Ki Hagida Esther Ma Hazel Lo Yosef Hamelech Yosef HaMelech et Tabato Asher Ha'avir Mehemon Behanav Mordechai
Sorry.
Benasah Esther Mordechai al Beit Haman. Betosaf Esther Behadba Lifnei HaMelech Behalah Lahei Ragalav Vitaba. I'm sorry, Viteve Vitechena Lo Lehavir Et Ra'a Haman Hahanani Viet Mashavata Asher Chashav Al Hayudim.
Beautiful chanting, chapter 8. Who would like to read translation? Someone who's not standing in the back there with beautiful costume. Beautiful costume. Come to the bima. On the other side. Okay. Good, yes. Nice big voice. Story is almost finished. Quiet, please.
The king gave Esther Haman's estate, and Mordecai was put in a position of power. Esther begged the king to stop the edict to destroy the Jews on the 13th of Adar. How can I bear to see that disaster which will befall my people? She cried. The king explained that he could not revoke a royal decree, but he told Mordecai to issue a new decree. So Mordecai wrote the names of the king that on the 13th of Adar the Jews were permitted to fight back and destroy all who might attack them and could take their possessions. Couriers on horseback carried the Jews throughout the land. There was gladness and joy among the Jews.
Beautiful reading, chapter 8. Beautiful. Chapter 9. Phoebe.
This roll is getting harder and harder to stay put. All right, you put your hand here. Hold that from rolling. And it starts. No, she can't while she's reading, buddy. All right, hold that. He's very enthusiastic. Yes. Okay, so Uvish name right there.
Uvish name Asar Hodesh Adar Bishlosha Asar Yom Bo Asher Higia Devar HaMelech V'dato Lehe Asod Bayom Asher Zibru Oivei HaYehudim Lishlot Bachem V'nachavochu. Oh my God. Asher Yishletu HaYehudim Hema Besonehem Nikalu HaYehudim Bechol Medinot HaMelech Ahashverosh Yishloach Yad Bimvakshe Ra'atam Ve'ish Lo Amad Lifnehem Ki Nafal Pachdam Al Kol Ha'amim.
Beautiful chanting, chapter 9. Beautiful. Who can read the English part of the story? You read the last one, okay? Come. Nice big voice. Hold the book. That's it.
And so, on the 13th day of Adar, the Jews were victorious. Many Persians were slain in Shushan and in the provinces throughout the kingdom. Included were the 10 sons of Haman, Pasharmdata, Dalphon, Aspatha, Portha, Adali, Arisdata, Parmisha, Arzia, Adina, and Vazia. Although permitted by the king's orders, the Jews did not take any of their victims' possessions or property. Mordecai and
He's a guy.
And Esther,
You go, girl.
proclaimed that the Jews of Persia should observe the 14th and 15th day of Adar every year to remember how the mourning and grief had been turned into feasting and gladness. It would be an occasion for sending gifts to one another and giving charity to the poor. They agreed that these days of Purim would always be remembered among the Jews and their descendants.
Very beautiful reading of chapter 9. Chapter 10 is for me. I have to get all the way to the end. This is the last one. This is the very end. Then there will be food. וישם המלך אחשוורוש מס על הארץ באיי הים וכל מעשה תקפו וגבורתו וברשת גדולת מרדכי אשר גידלו המלך הלא הם כתובים על ספר דברי הימים למלכי מדי ופרס כי מרדכי יהודי משנה למלך אחשוורוש וגדול ליהודים ורצוי לרוב אחיו דורש טוב לעמוד ובדובר שלום לכל זרות. Who can read the last little bit? Who's last? I said you over. Come here. Very short. No problem. Come here. Ahasuerus. Nice big voice.
Ahasuerus appointed Mordecai
He's the guy.
to be second in command in all of Persia. Mordecai was highly regarded by the Jews, for he continually looked after their welfare.
Beautiful reading. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rav et riveinu v'danatineinu v'hanokem et nikvateinu v'hamashalem gemol lechol oivei nafsheinu v'hanifra lanu mitzareinu. Baruch atah Adonai hanifra le'amo Yisrael mikol tzareihem ha'el haMoshiach. We read the whole Megillah. There is some chamantashen and drinks. Grab something to eat, come back, because the story is going to be told by our special guests, the Muppets! Yay! Just leave them here. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much. Just right here. Here on the floor, right there. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
there, right? All fun. If I don't perform, then Billy steps in, huh? Is there another binder?
In the box are all the scripts.
We're here. Testing 1, 2.
We may want to put fresh batteries in everything, just in case.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, candles.
Hi, Sue. You had one, right? I do. I want to put brand new batteries. Yeah, I can turn it up. You're going to be headset A.
That cancer. She can turn
I can turn it up. We're going to
That's for the battery.
I have to slip this under you. So.
Just let it go every time a beautiful woman said that. Mom, do you want me to take over the pictures? So just let it. So I guess I can flip it, run it.
Yeah, you have to turn it on. Whatever easiest for you.
So now 1 means what, darling?
That's the channel that it's on.
And we're happy about that because the other day it was 2.
Because you were probably wearing the other one.
Okay. Wait, I can't find my. There's so much outfit.
There's a lot of outfit.
Okay, that goes there. This is gonna go.
Underneath. Yep, you got it. throat.
Okay.
All right, you got that one. So see what he's doing? I don't know if you have anything to clip it to under your clothes. You can unzip your front and you can clip
Oh no, the problem is though I can't
That
like mute this and turn it on because it's under my.
is. Yeah, I mean,
I'll make it work,
if you
baby.
have to go to the bathroom, I would say lift it up and turn it off first. All right, brand new fresh batteries for that.
All right. No
Now
excuses.
you're good to go.
So I'm Palmer. Can they hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, I lost my ear.
I'm gonna turn you up. Your headset A, right?
I'm 1.
Yeah,
Does it say?
channel 1.
I'm on channel 2.
I'm gonna turn everybody up because it's gonna be loud in here. So I'm gonna do that in a second. I just want to put Rafa, fresh batteries and everything, please. Fresh batteries and everything, please.
Including my pacemaker. I feel like I'm slipping.
Right here. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Taking it.
Yep, that's it. Fine.
Testing 1, 2.
Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2.
Check, baby. Check, baby. 1, 2, 3.
Check, check.
Nothing, right?
I'm gonna turn you up. Give me a second.
That's what she said. You're not doing office theme permanent. I know, that worked. When I'm inappropriate, that you pick up.
Can you hear me?
All right, I'm going in.
That must be very cool in there, right?
Oh, it's like being on a sylvan lake.
Oh, is this thing on?
Hello, nurse.
1, 2. 1, 2.
See, you probably memorized all
Check, check, check.
No, no, that's very kind of you to suggest.
I'm not sure if you do.
No. Although I did rehearse my song today because I don't actually know the song. I didn't know there was like they switched the rhythm in the middle of Rubber Ducky. It's been quite a while since I've watched Sesame Street.
It's time to put on makeup.
It's been longer for me.
Yeah, right? Oh, this is me. Sorry,
I
love.
look up and see who Waldorf and Statler were. It's been so long.
They're the sex appeal of Sesame Street.
No question about it. No question.
Counselor.
Hello. Why are you letting her do that? Yeah, we have all these guys up here.
That's kind of sexist, Rabbi.
Check, check. Nothing. Pardon my sarong. Well, hello. How are you? Is that Max from Where the Wild Things Are?
Okay.
That is, you are the cutest thing in the world.
Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2.
Can I give that to you?
Testing 1, 2, testing
Hi,
1,
son.
2. Testing 1, 2.
Daddy
testing
loves
1,
you.
2. Hello, hello, hello. We have mics.
Hello there. How are you? It's nice to see you. It's, you might be surprised to know, it's really warm in here. I'm making soup. Don't be slobbering on that. I'm taking that. That's mine, baby. I know. Times are hard. You can't even tell. That's already been up his nose.
Is this thing on?
Test, test, test. Test, test, test.
Check, check.
2, 3.
Can you hear me? Check, check, check.
Check, check.
Okay, then I'll be quiet.
Okay.
Everything up. We don't
Check. Check.
Poop, poop.
Check. I think so. Check.
Check.
Check. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Sunny days. Even the stars.
I think it's. Am I on? Not just the one.
Not easy being green. Check 1, 2. Check
From
1, 2.
bad turnips.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
What's your line that you changed?
Right, this
Check
way,
1, 2.
you haven't one yet.
Check.
I changed it to
Check.
when you're looking for something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I added, you haven't one yet, and something I just.
Okay.
I added a little something.
That's what I'm wearing. I'll pull my crown here. Here?
1, 2. Check.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you just want to join in for the minute.
I'm going to run up and
That's great.
Right, check. Check twice. Check.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. I'm not discreet.
What? Okay.
Everybody so much, don't give it up. Afterwards. I'm not clean yet. So, she reminded me. Who's holding mine? Oh, that's a mic. Let's get one to Kermie because his
But I'm good, right?
1, 2.
Hey, chicken, you can hear this in the speakers? Thanks, you're a good chicken. You may wind up in a frying pan.
I've got to wait for all the troops to get in.
The cocktails are too good. They're not going to get people in here for a while.
Okay.
Is that like the code when the spies meet to hand off the suitcase? I'm putting my glasses on the piano. The swallows fly at dawn.
The frog is off.
With the mic, be really loud. Project.
Your mask is, like, elastic from your mask is not attached at all, which is why you're fogging up. There you go.
All right, guys. Let's do it. Oh, you want to see mine? Ready for you, Kermit? Strike a leg, everybody. It's on, it's on.
It's the Muppet Show Purim Spiel with our very special guest star, Esther! Yay!
It's time to read Megillah. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on this Erev Purim night. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to get in costume cause it's Erev Purim night. For every time we come here, the Jews are in some
now let's get things started. Why don't you get things started?
It's time to get things started
On the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, memorational.
This is what we call the Purim
Good grief! I've never seen anything so ungapachka.
Really? I thought it was messed up, slapped together, without form, and excessively and unaesthetically decorated.
That's what I said!
Ha 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 ha!
Hi ho, everyone, and welcome to the Purim Spiel. I am usually Kermit the Frog, but tonight you know me as Mordecai, the hero of the Purim story.
Oh, Kermit, you are my hero.
Mordecai, I'm Mordecai tonight.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Morty, my hero.
Thank you, Piggy.
To whom are you speaking? You cannot call moi that tonight. I hear pigs are historically portrayed very negatively in Jewish stories.
Good point. Tonight, you will know this lovely lady as the Queen of Shushan, Queen Vashti.
What?
Queen Vashti.
But, Mordecai, I am supposed to play the ingenue.
It'll be fine, Piggy. Just trust me. You're perfect for that part. But we really have to keep moving. Now, Esther will be here soon. She's a special guest. I can't wait to meet her. She's terrific.
All right, but you better be right, or else. The idea that an artiste of my stature should play second fiddle to an amateur, it is the coup de grace.
Beg pardon?
Coup de grace, it's French. Sometimes it is wearying being the only person with culture and refinement.
Yes, anyway, the land of Shushan was ruled by King Ahasuerus.
Gesundheit!
No. King Ahasuerus decided to have a huge banquet for all the land.
I've decided to have a huge banquet for all the land, and everyone is invited?
And everyone attended the banquet for 180 days.
180 days? I hope it was BYOB.
He summoned the Queen Vashti, to come to him to the banquet. He summoned Queen Vashti to come to him at the banquet.
No!
What?
I just read this story back there. I'm in only one lousy scene, so I'm not coming to your stinking banquet.
Queen Vashti refused to come to the king, which is actually how the story goes. And the king decided that he needs a new queen.
I do?
You do.
Go ahead. Just try it.
I am the king, and I have decided that I need a new queen.
King, sir, may I have a word with you in private? Hey!
Purim day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Susan Street? Oh, I'm meeting a king today. So excited, 'cause I'm the girl to beat. Can you tell me how to get to Susan Street? It's a magic carpet ride. Every door will open wide to my incredible smile. My incredible, so beautiful Purim day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Susan Street? How to get to Susan Street? How to get to
right here, honey. It's right here, honey.
Oh, why, thank you.
So, you're the one he got to play Esther.
I am Esther.
Listen, girlie, Mordecai is a one-woman frog. You got that?
I don't know what you mean. Mordecai is my uncle. He wants me to go to the palace and enter a pageant. If I win, I get to be the next queen.
If you win? You mean you haven't won yet?
That's right. And I'm going right now. And can you keep a secret?
Of course, sweetie. Anything for Vu.
I'm not supposed to tell them that I'm Jewish.
Yeah. So you haven't become queen yet? And the pageant is that way.
That's right.
Out of the way.
Woo!
So Esther wins the pageant and becomes the new queen.
What?
I'm sorry, Vashti, the show must go on. So, go on.
You haven't seen the last of me.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something unkosher about this spiel.
Yes. We all would have been better off if the actors had made like Shabbat and took the night off.
You know, Big Tan, Elmo, Teresh thinks we need to assassinate? No, kill the king.
Why, Teresh, is that because king starts with C?
No, Big Tan, kill does not start with a C.
Because you know what does start with the letter C?
Teresh doesn't know. Teresh is just reading what the script says.
That's good enough for me. All I have is this script, and I can't eat that. Let's go eat all the king's cookies. I mean, kill the king.
Well, I better go to report that Big Tan and Teresh from the Sesame Street pod are going to crash the party. Now we meet the bad guy of the story for the first time. Every time we hear his name, we have to drown it out by making noise.
Waka waka!
Oh, thank you, Fozzie.
That's not my name tonight. You're dying out here. I can do it better. Hiya, hiya, hiya! You're a terrific crowd. Can I tell a joke? Please laugh. I'm begging.
Anyhow, thank you, King Ahasuerus.
Gesundheit! Waka waka!
Will you get out of here? Let's go on with the story. Enter the bad guy.
Haman. Do 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 do. Haman. Do 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 do. Haman. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Haman. Do 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 do. Haman. Do 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 do. Haman. Do 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 do. Do. Haman. Haman.
That song was so good.
It was terrible.
Okay. This is a great crowd tonight. I have a very important job for you. I need you to go around Shushan and make sure everyone laughs at my jokes. I mean, bows down to you all the time. Take my signet ring. Don't eat it. To show everyone you're the big boss.
You got it, Kingy. I'll make sure they're miserable. Well, frog legs.
How am I supposed to bow to you? I don't have knees.
You're in trouble now, Green Bean. I'm casting lots to decide what day to kill not only you, but all the Jews in Shushan.
Greetings! Today's winning number is 13! The 13th of Adar. Thank you very much.
That's okay with you, right, King?
Sure. Sorry, Kermit.
Now, after Haman, after Haman, thank you, decides to kill us all on the 13th of Adar, a great sense of mourning descends on all the Jews.
Me in mourning.
Me too. Elmo just woke up. It's sunny outside. What a beautiful day.
Not morning. Morning. Me sad. Me depressed. Me slightly lachrymose.
Oh. What will the Jews do to survive? Mordecai decides to talk to the queen and get her help.
Here is moi. I am the queen.
Actually, the other queen, the Jewish queen, Esther, our guest star.
Is this another anti-pork Jewish story?
No, it's just that Esther is the queen who's secretly Jewish.
Well, Vashti could have been secretly Jewish. Maybe it doesn't say that in the script because it's a secret.
Will you let me do the scene?
Fine. Go to your little girlfriend, niece. Esther is Mordecai's niece.
Haman's decreed to kill us all. I wonder if you wouldn't mind talking with the king and get him to stop Haman's decree.
Oh, but he hasn't summoned me. Anyone who goes before the king without being summoned is put to death, or at least subjected to his entire standard regime, in which case death is preferable.
Nice family you married into.
Well, Esther, you have to. We'll all die. We're your people. We're counting on you. We're counting on...
Counting! One!
Okay, I'll do it. It's not that easy being queen. Having to spend each day with a silly king to please. When I think it could be nicer in my bed, or home, or treehouse, or really any other place. It's not that easy being queen. It seems you're stuck doing so many boring, ordinary things. And people tend to pass you over, 'cause you never get to make decisions, and you're just the king's arm candy in their eyes. But queens do important things, and queens can be brave. Queens can be cool and friendly like. And kings can be brave like a hero, or important like a leader, or strong like a tree. When there's no one else to be the savior of the Jews, then no wonder the queen will do fine. And I'm Jewish. and queen is who I want to be.
That for splits balabusta is for melt. For stay?
Help! I think he's having a seizure.
So, before she risks her life in front of the king, Esther fasts for 3 days. There wasn't anything fast about it. It's another reason Piggy couldn't play this role.
I heard that. Okay, and so the boy says, I'm not a shoe shine boy, I'm a shoe shine boy. Yaka waka waka. Huh? What are you doing here? What? Are you almost high? What are you doing here? Don't you know I put people to death for coming to see me unsummoned? Unless you liked my joke. Did you?
I loved it.
Oh, good.
I actually came to invite you and Haman to a party of my own.
Oh boy, a party!
So they attended Esther's feast. And Esther worked up all the courage she could, and she asked her king,
Can you both come to another feast tomorrow?
Sure! That's the thing about Shushan food. I'm hungry again just a day later. Ha ya ya ha ha!
I'll come back tomorrow, but I'll have a terrible time. If you'll excuse me, I have a date with the hangman.
Oh, how nice for the two of you. Catching dinner and a show?
No, I'm having him build a gallows 50 cubits high to hang my enemy. It's a grouch gallows. There's nothing better than a good hanging to make people grouchy.
That's nice. Don't stay out too late.
Now we are at my favorite part, the feast. Who knows what starts with the letter Hey? Hamantaschen starts with the letter Hey. Let's think of other things that start with the letter Hey. Who has ideas? Who cares? I only care about Hamantaschen. Hey is for Hamantaschen, it's good enough for me. Hey is for Hamantaschen, filled with fruits for me. Hey is for Hamantaschen, good enough for me. Oh, Hamantaschen starts with hey. Hey, you know what? A Hamantaschen with one bite out of it does not look like anything at all. Me gonna work on it more, so everybody sing along. Hey is for
Hey is for Hamantaschen, filled with fruit for me. Hey is for Hamantaschen, good enough for me. Oh, Hamantaschen starts with hey. Oh, Hamantaschen starts with hey.
I can't sleep. Someone read to me from my bedtime book of Chronicles.
Once upon a time, in a land in Persia called Shushan, Mordecai saved the king from Bigtan and Teresh, who wanted to kill him.
Wow. What did I do to repay him?
Oh, Elmo has it right here. If I remember, nothing.
Wow. What kind of king am I? Don't answer that. All right, get me Haman. Wait. mean to. I meant that guy. I didn't mean to say Haman. Oh, no, that's better. That's better. So, Haman. Tell me, how should I honor someone very important?
You should let me, him, wear the royal robes and crown and lead me, him around town on one of your royal horses. That would make everybody else miserable.
Oh, that sounds great. Do that for Mordecai. And I want you to lead the horse through town. He's a great guy, don't you think?
I think he'll be a great guy to have hanging around on the 13th of Adar. You haven't heard the last of me. I'll get everything I want. Everyone will bow down to me. And the king's royal signet ring will be mine. It's my favorite little pal. Royal Ringy, you're the one. You make ruling lots of fun. Royal Ringy, I'm awfully fond of you. Boop boopy doo. Royal Ringy, joy of joys. You're part of my evil ploy. Royal Ringy, you're my very best friend. It's true. Every day when I take a walk around Shushan, I find the people tremble. They're scared. I'll teach them a lesson. Keep my mean face on. Royal Ringy, you're so fine. And I know you'll soon be mine. Royal Ringy, I'm awfully fond of. Royal Ringy, I'd like to hold on to. Royal Ringy, I'm awfully fond of you.
So, Haman led Mordecai around on the king's horse all day, then came to Esther's second banquet for him and the king.
Today has been terrible. It made me pretty grouchy. It can only get worse.
He wants to kill my people.
Your people? What? No, I don't. I want to kill the Jews.
Exactly.
You're Jewish?
Don't worry, it's kosher for you to be married to me.
I knew it. This play is anti-pig.
I know. Hang Haman. Wait, get this. On the gallows he built for Mordecai. Wow, that's what I call an ironic joke. I appoint Mordecai, where'd you go? Oh, to a very high office in my government. Yay! How high? It's on the 10th floor, but only when the elevator's working. I retract Haman's decree against all of you. From this day forward, Shushan is free for everybody.
Free Shushans for everybody? Yay!
No, not Shushan. Oh, never mind.
On the 13th day of Adar, the Jewish people defeat Haman and all his followers. Now, instead of Mordecai and the Jews being killed that day, Haman is hanged that day along with his 10 sons.
Did I hear 10 sons? 1 Haman's son. 2 Haman's son. 3 Haman's son. 4 Haman's son. 5 Haman's son. 6.
Yes, we get the point. I knew we could count on you.
Oh, please, yeah. I wouldn't have even made that joke.
So the Jews of Shushan finished taking care of their enemies, and Mordecai, that's me, writes down everything that happened and establishes the holiday of Purim. Yay!
Why aren't there so many songs about Purim? Somehow it's been denied. Purim's a story with lots of delusions, confusions, and homicide. Jews wrote White Christmas, but some things amiss. There's no hit song for Mordecai. If Adam Sandler wrote one, we all buy it. The rockers, the costumes, and me. Who knew that every wish would be heard and answered? That Esther was such a star. Mordecai thought of it, and we all believed it. Esther brought us so far. What's so amazing that's worth celebrating? That every year we write a spiel. Each year we find it, the Purim connection, the Groggers, the costumes, and me.
This deal was brought to you by the letter
Hey and the number 13. Happy Purim! Okay, group picture. Thanks, that was really fun. Oops.
That's okay. We're good. No, we're good. Good? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, thank you so much. It was so fun.
I made a soup in here tonight. Dude.
Please bring your costume on down. Thanks for doing it.
Holy crow.
Josh.
Could I trouble you to text one of those pictures?
I will. I'll have David send it to me. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
That'd be swell, thank you.
That's a laugh. Let me get a picture of you and the girls.
How'd I do? Was I okay? Did you have fun? Did you like it? Awesome. Cantor, would you unzip me? It's only going up. Would you do the honors? Thank you, love. Oh my God, I can't get this off quickly enough. Oh, I'm taking it off the wrong way, that's why.
Oh my God. Oh, so hot. Oh my God. You have no idea what's going on. Polyester is not for a fabric. I know you have a dad with his crotch up around his ears. Thank you, darling. I think it worked fine. If not, you should put two masks on. One to cover your forehead, one to cover your mouth, and you just look through your eye holes.